Hey guys, welcome back. Today I'm going to be testing a foundation that I've never tested before that's allegedly, supposedly, one of the best foundations ever. And that is the BhCosmetics Liquid Foundation. It's naturally flawless. I chose the shade Toasted Almond. We will see about that. There are no claims, but it says impeccable. Let's see about that. So if you like foundation first impressions, I will also wear this all day and pin a comment and also put in the description box how it wore for 10 hours. If you like videos like this, give it a thumbs up while you're watching and subscribe if you are not already. Let's get straight into the video. I brought you in closer. I'm going to do brows after I do this because it just doesn't make sense to me. It's got a nice pump. It's a glass bottle, so it's really nice. You can see the foundation is not moving, but it is thin. It feels very thin. So I'm just going to place some. I'm not even going to spot conceal. Some days my skin is really, really great, and then other days, and this redness is attributed to some prescription medication that I'm on that I clearly used like too many days in a row. I should have spaced it out a little bit. So far this is a radiant finish. Let's say that it's a pretty light coverage if you ask me, but we will see if we can build it up some. I also want to see how product is going to lay over top of it. You see, I just go right over my brow. If I were to have put my brows on first, it wouldn't look good at all. So there we go with one layer. You can still see a lot of imperfections. Let's go in with a second layer. For the second layer, I'm using a sponge because I felt like the brush was, this is not a brush foundation. It's going to swirl around and leave a lot of marks, but so far it's feeling really light on the skin. There's no smell. It's really building up. It's building up very nicely. This is very, very dewy. So it's great for the winter. It feels very hydrating. I didn't go in with a primer. I used my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream, but it's looking patchy to me. It honestly looks just patchy, not cohesive. It looks like it's sticking in some areas. Some areas have more coverage than others, but maybe I need to spend more time blending. That I will do off camera. So overall, I think it looks really, really nice. I would say it's a light medium coverage, but it looks healthy. It looks dewy. However, it does cling to dry patches. I don't know if you can see right there. It's clinging to dry patches. It's doing something very odd right here. So you most definitely want to be careful with that. I don't know if this is the best ever, but let me go and set my face. I'm going to be setting my, no, I need concealer. Oh my gosh. Why did I forget about concealer? Like, who does that in their mind? Oh my gosh, me. I'm never prepared for anything. I'm actually using the Jouer Essential High Coverage Concealer. It's my very, very favorite, and I'm actually almost out of it. I have to look up how to take out the sifter because a lot of people do that, and I guess it gives you a lot more product. Just like if you have a, cushion foundation, you turn it over to the other side and it essentially you have a whole nother brand new one. Going with the number 7 Lift and Illuminate powder to set my under eyes and anywhere I put that concealer. So this foundation you will need to set. It does not set down very well. It's really, really, really wet feeling. Like it doesn't set down from anywhere other than like extra wet. That's all I can describe it as. Super wet. Now is not the day for a video. Everyone upstairs is freaking out. But I set it down. I put a little bit of contour on. It's the MAC palette. And I'm going in with the Too Faced Sweetheart bronzer. Yeah, I think so. Just to, connect the contour and the bronzer. Make everything look nice and smooth. Just to warm up the face. and apparently the neck, because it needs it. So I would call this like a BB cream because you can still see all my imperfections, like the patchiness that I had from the redness on my face. So I would call this a BB cream. It built up a little bit. I don't know that it would build up any more than that without looking extremely greasy. This is probably targeted for very dry skin. Oily people, I would stay far away from this, definitely. But I want you to see something. I still have the patchiness clinging to dry patches, and right here is still kind of weird. You can still see that separation. I'm going with MAC Warm Soul for the blush today. So what I do is I like pull down and then I pull up and then smile and see where it hits. So you don't want to smile and then go like this and the blush be down. So I put it up higher and across the nose and just a little bit everywhere. All right, now that we're looking quite orange, I'm going to take something else, a peach highlighter. This is CoverGirl Peach Punch Highlighter, peach scented. It smells very nice. And I'm going to apply this to the cheekbones. It's very, very pretty. If I concentrate it in one area, that's stunning. Does it say stunner? No, that's another one. My favorite highlights. I'm going to start doing, for the rest of December, after a few of my pre-filmed videos, I'm going to be doing best of drugstore concealers, highlighters, bronzers, blushes, foundations, everything like that, pressed powders, loose powders. I'm going to be doing all of that. I'm going over everything with my Jaclyn Hill all over powder, just because you're supposed to be able to layer it, and just it's like a finishing powder, and I haven't really been using it since, so now is the time. So yeah, if you really like BhCosmetics, I would get this. It is really, really nice. I just happen to have some imperfections on my face already, so if you have really good skin and you just want a really good skin day, then go for it. Just taking the Glam Glow Setter, or I don't know. I feel like there are other things. It's cheaper than the Pixie. The Pixie does the same thing. The one I reviewed already. It does the same thing, and it's like $25, and this was only like $6. But this is like a very lightweight. It's a great winter foundation. If you were to add this and a little bit of a fuller coverage foundation, it would be perfect because it doesn't settle into the lines or anything like that. It doesn't emphasize. It's very dewy, hydrating, anything you would ever want from a foundation, for like a nice summer foundation or whatever like that. But for the winter, very, very hydrating, and I highly recommend this, honestly. Although for me, I didn't think that it was for me. Now that everything's powdered, I think I look pretty darn good. All I have to do are my lips. For my lip liner, I went with the Maybelline Color Sensational in Purely Nude. And for my lipstick, my very little baby Tom Ford lipstick in Casablanca. I have been obsessed with this since I used it. It is so hydrating and nourishing to the lips, and the color payoff is insane. I think it's totally worth the money to get this too. When I do end up biting the bullet, because it's so darn pretty. Okay. So guys, if you like videos like this, again, I'll pin a comment letting you know how it wore. And I think it looks really, really beautiful. I do recommend it, although it is lightweight, or light coverage. It is lightweight as well. But it has those nourishing qualities that I look for in a foundation for the winter time. So it's extremely hydrating, like I said. It doesn't settle into the lines. It doesn't do anything bad. It did cling to the dry patch, but those are pretty big dry patches. So, and they're raised and rough. They're not like flat on the skin, so I don't know that. But you can still see some imperfections here, and I actually like that. I don't want to look cakey with makeup, so I really do think I will be reaching for this a lot more than I think I am right now, if that makes sense. I hope you found this video helpful. If you did, give it a like. It really helps me out. It gets my content out there to other people that might like the same thing. And it really, really helps me out if you give me a like. Comment down below. What do you think of this foundation? Would you buy it? Do you think it looks good? Is it something for you? I think it was only $8. So for $8, can we look any better? Really? I think it looks amazing, fantastic. I do think it's worth the $8. BH Cosmetics, they're known for all of their wonderful quality products. I have to say their like blushing in Bali and their what is that one eyeshadow, Desert Oasis eyeshadow palette. I have a ton of BH Cosmetics stuff and their brushes are incredible. Highly recommend this. Let me know what you think down in the comments. I love you all. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Bye.